Hi, this is Steve with MiracleComics.com. I have a couple of comics to discuss this week in the Golden Age that are being up for auction right now. Here's the Money Shot. You got All-Star 33 and 4-color 178. So All-Star 33 is a really early appearance of Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy is sort of the DC version of the Incredible Hulk in a way. He's this indestructible character. He's white, he's a zombie. His history is that he was a murder victim named Cyrus Gold, who was brought back to life as a zombie. Various origins have taken place over the years, but that goes back to his original origin story. His name comes from a nursery rhyme, Solomon Grundy. Like I say, I like to think of him as the DC version of the Incredible Hulk. He is actually one of my favorite characters growing up when I used to watch the Super Friends. Solomon Grundy was always this monstrous, white-looking character that was just, so strong and fun to watch. So this particular copy, well, I should first say that he first appeared in All-American number 61. It was a Green Lantern comic in 1944. So this is probably about his third or fourth appearance. It might be his second cover appearance. So back in July of 2025, a 5.0 of this sold for $1,800. And a 9.6 of this sold from the Promise collection for $33,000. And right now there's a total of 105 universal copies on the census. So that may sound like a lot, but actually that's a fairly low census number for a key Golden Age comic. So anyway, this is up for auction at MiracleComics.com this week. Check it out. This, of course, is the first appearance of Uncle Scrooge. Great comic. I had thought about hoping to keep this for my collection, but I've had people interested, and I'm choosing to put it up for sale. 4-color was a series of comic anthology comics put out in the 1930s through about 1950. Every month they would put out a series of different comics, from westerns to Disney's to not really superhero, but Popeye or a bunch of various characters. 20% of them are Disney related, either characters or TV shows and such. So Uncle Scrooge, I won't go into too much detail, only because people know him. He's the richest duck in Duckburg, in the richest duck in the world. He's Donald Duck's uncle. In this story, he tests Donald Duck and the nephews whether they're worthy enough to take on his fortune. It's written by Carl Barks, who did a lot of Uncle Scrooge stories. This cover actually is not a Barks cover, but it is a Dan Gormley cover, which I really like the cover, but it actually is not a Barks cover. But a great key. Check it out. March 2026, a 6.0 sold for $891. This book is selling in the $1,000 range. It might go for a little more. 9.6 sold in 2022 for $90,000. And there's 365 universal copies of this book. So that's what I have this week. There's other comics at auction as well. These are the two main heroes for the week. Hope you get a chance to run over to MiracleComics.com and check them out. And as we build the channel, hope you can like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thanks again.